Geek Gamer Weekly is brought to you by our very own Roku app for Geek Gamer TV. You can go back and watch the back catalog of Geek Gamer Weekly, Minecraft Me, our specials from PAX Prime, E3, and soon-to-be CES 2014. To grab that app today, go to ggtv.me/Roku. This is Geek Gamer Weekly, episode 263. This is the PAX Prime 2014 preview show. Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Geek Gamer Weekly. This is the Uber podcast for geeks and gamers, episode number 263 of an ongoing, continuing saga of fun and unpredictableness. My name is Chase Nunes, and joining me on this edition are three of my very good close friends. Starting off first in the studio, all the way from very far away, through long distances he's driven to be here today, Mr. John Kessler. Hi, John.
Hi.
Also joining us this week. You notice I didn't even ask you how you doing. John's not doing well.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Oh, okay.
I'm just stuck.
All right.
There.
Joining us also, the co-host of Minecraft Me, and
I feel like we just did that.
Probably Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe.
Hey, how's it going?
And our fourth and final guest this week. No, we don't have a placeholder. No, it's not Bob Saget. It's Cameron Atchley. Or Elvis. It's Cameron Atchley, the Cameron Man. For GGTV and Pack Mule, and the reason why you're here is we're all here to talk about PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo. But before we do that, I want to say a big thanks to these guys right here in the chat room joining us on this Sunday, this live show. They're here. Hi guys.
Yar.
Thanks for joining us. We haven't done a Geek Gamer Weekly in a couple of months, I think. I would have to look on the schedule here when the last time we did a show, and a lot of people are probably wondering why we haven't done a show in a while, but and I'll explain that here in a second. But the last show that we did was on June 29th, 2014, when we all hung out and played. We played some Mario Kart 8.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, it's been June 29th. Yeah. Part of the reason why I haven't done a show in a while is just, I got a new job, and so the day that we used to do the Minecraft Me show, which was on Thursdays late in the evening, I just couldn't do it on that day anymore. So we haven't been really doing the Geek Gamer Weekly show, and so I decided to, let me just move the Minecraft Me show to Sunday. And then we'll put the Geek Gamer show on the back burner to try to figure out really what I want to do with this thing. Because I've been doing this thing for 263 episodes. It started off with a good friend of ours, Kyle Rumley, Mr. Hoser himself. And then John jumped in with Umberto. What's up, John?
I jumped in and screwed it all up.
No, you didn't screw it up, man. And then Joe jumped on. He was first as a guest here and there, and then he just pretty much, Joe just kind of snuck in there. Joe became kind of a permanent member of the show. Well, nice going, Joe. Way to make that happen.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, fair enough. So here we are, and before we jump into PAX, because that's the core part of this show for PAX, we're going to talk about PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo. I wanted to kind of throw this out there and kind of get it marinating a bit. Try to get you guys' input since you guys are good friends of mine, as well as the chat room as well. The question I have for all of you guys is the name of the show. I don't think it's fair to call it Geek Gamer Weekly anymore, because we don't do the show weekly. Even though I would love to do this show every single week, I think there's times when life gets in the way for me as well as for you guys. So I had 2 ideas in my head for what we should call the show. And I'm going to throw this out there. I want to know what you guys think. And also, if you guys have an idea for a good name of the show, I want to hear from you as well. So my 2 ideas are either call the show Geeks and Gamers. Okay. The show would be called Geeks and Gamers. Or That Gaming Show. Those are my 2 ideas. Geeks and Gamers or That Gaming Show. Those are my ideas. Those are my thoughts. Friends, what do you guys think? What? Come on, talk to me. You guys are really quiet here. I've been doing a monologue for the past 5 minutes. John, Joe, Cameron, chat room. Thoughts? Go, John.
Well, the chat room's kicking out the Geek Gamer News, GGN.
GGN.
Because then it's not really tied to any certain day or time. As far as your A or B, I had to agree with the consensus on the IRC chat room there that the A over B, your first choice.
So my first one, Geeks and Gamers.
Yes.
Okay.
Over
That Gaming Show.
Yes.
See, I thought I had an idea all in my head for That Gaming Show where it would be kind of a groovy 70s looking thing.
I for some reason I knew you were going there with that because you think of
I have some like retro consoles in there and everything.
What the heck?
And a lava lamp.
Yeah, maybe a lava lamp. Yeah. So Cameron, not a good. What do you think of those 2? Or
I kind of like the suggestion in the chat room, the Geek Gamer News.
I don't like that one. I don't like Geek Gamer News because it's not just going to be a news show.
It's true.
That's all. I mean, it's just not going to be
Geek
news.
Gamer Now. I mean, if they wanted to stick with the GGN, because it's Geek Gamer Network, so GGN. So we got GGN, Geek Gamer Now.
Right. I like Geeks and Gamers. I like That Gaming Show, That Geek Show. But Joe, you're quiet over there. What do you think?
So it'd be Geeks and Gamers by geekgamer.tv.
Well, there wouldn't be a buy in there. It would just be Geeks and Gamers.
Well, it'd be you tend to always put it in the show notes or details or whatever.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. Yeah. So what are you thinking? No?
Yeah, I don't really like either option.
All right. Well, then what's a better option?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about that.
I just can't leave it at weekly.
Yeah.
I think weekly's not fair because, like I said, we haven't done a show and for who knows how long. So I don't know. Maybe we can come up with something. I just know I can't keep it. I can't keep it like this. The other thing too is I've honestly what John?
Oh, the stupid wireless connection, and then the last 3 minutes it's dropped out twice.
Well, then stop using it.
I think maybe someone needs to upgrade the wireless infrastructure in their house.
Yeah.
I have a really good wireless system. I think it's John's Electronic Weezer when he dropped it in the pool.
That's not. This is a completely different one.
Is the brand of your wireless system anything like?
Well, wait. Late breaking news. Hold on.
What?
Stop.
Oh, geez.
Hold it. Hold it.
Yes.
John's got a new laptop?
No, it's a different chassis. It's the same. I've got like 3 of these things.
So you don't have a Weezer anymore.
You notice? Yeah, it's a lot quieter.
It's a lot quieter. Yeah.
It's an Itronics less wheezy?
Yes. It's still a brick.
The chat room is also throwing out some names like Geek Gamer Podcast, Geek Gamer International. Sounds like a non-profit organization. We're trying to save
geekiest gamers.
Geeks R Us, and that's probably been taken. The Geek Gamer Roundtable, that might work.
The Chic Geek, how about there?
The Geek Gamer Foundation sounds like a wrestling tag team,
or a group that's trying to keep people from getting obsessed with games.
We are here at the Geek Gamer Foundation trying to help troubled youth from using games and geeky items.
Wait, what?
I don't know if I'd want to use GGG. That there's alternate meetings and alternate circles. J Huckabee. Yeah.
We could all be good guy Greg with GGG though.
There you go.
Fair enough. Gradrock has an entire list of names that he also suggested in our forums. So, well, we'll chew on it. I want to hear from you guys. You can email the show weekly at GeekGamerTV, geekgamer.tv, and yes, that email address still works. It's been, it's a long time. But
how about?
what,
Holy crap, Chase! I didn't realize you had your own whole panel going. I was gonna say, how about the Chase experience?
The Chase experience? What? Just turn this show into my show?
There you go.
Welcome to the Chase show. Cut to the chase, right?
No, you already have that.
No.
That's boring.
Wow. Okay. It's boring.
When was the last time you updated it?
I don't know.
Okay, then.
Ghetto grocery bag. The Chase in your face experience.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, believe it or not, a friend of the Jupiter Broadcasting Network created a website, chaseinyourface.tk.
Well, we could follow the theme. Does X have a
Seriously.
job yet?
Yeah, chaseinyourface.tk is the website you can go to.
Does X have a job yet?
Yeah. And
No,
then
I
just
don't.
insert someone's name every time.
That's just sad and depressing.
What?
Because then,
That's true.
like, every week we'd have to, like, update it or whatever and
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
Well, but we could use, oh my goodness.
What?
I'm going through the different, we don't want to get into that discussion. I'm going through the different panelists, and Zoe Quinn is listed as being one of the panelists.
Who?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No.
Go Google search Zoe Quinn.
No, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to do that?
Yeah, we'll end up with all the social justice
No,
warriors.
I can't. And we'll probably get kicked off YouTube if I do.
Why? No
So,
one watches this show anyway, so what?
doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to matter. She's kicking people. She's doing DMCA queries against complaints against people without any illegal means for it, and because they mention her in a negative way. So
Wait, but this is a news show. We are
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We are protected
doesn't matter
under something called the First Amendment.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And yes, it will eventually be overturned. However,
Yeah,
how long does that take?
at least a month to 2 months.
Right.
All right.
Bingo.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know what? YouTube is just one segment of our network's reach. People
That's
can,
true.
you know.
But she'll probably go around and do all of them. Anyway, she created a game that is by all accounts terrible, and then she manipulated things to give it higher ratings.
Oh, okay.
And her manipulation was
Manual.
let's say it was in a biblical way, shall we say. Yeah, it was
Just a guy from Jersey saying Geek Gamer 2.0. Castlemaker saying Geek Gamer 20,600. What? That's weird.
what?
I don't know what. Friends of John Game Network.
Maybe they meant it. Maybe it was supposed to be 2,600.
Geek
like the
Gamer
magazine?
Yeah, or you mean like the Atari
The
console?
Atari.
Yeah,
Yeah, he meant 2,600.
yeah. I'm sure. Yeah,
But if this is a
the Atari console.
updated, wouldn't it be the Geek Gamer 5200?
Or the 7,800.
Oh, that was a classic machine.
Yep,
there.
very good machine. Yeah, the 5,200. No one's like it was. Like, the controllers were awful. That was the problem with the 5,200. The controls were terrible. The other thing I was thinking about with this show is I really wanted to keep it more loose. I feel like maybe it got too structured before, and I was too concerned about the video side of this show, and I'm wondering if this show shouldn't be like that. I mean, I really like it to be more, I don't know, casual, but professional in a way. Like casual where we're just chilling, we're talking about gaming and geek stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't...
Oops.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was taking Huckabee's thing, and then I didn't edit it correctly.
But it's like it gives the people out there a chance to kind of chill in with us, like they're a part of our group for an hour, on a Sunday, or whatever, whenever we decide to record this show. So I don't know. I
But just the if you want it to be that, then like GGTV Hangout or something like that.
Geek Gamer Hangout. I can't do Geek Gamer Faux Show. Come on, Mr. Buzz. There's already a faux show, and it's hosted by somebody else. And Geek Gamer, not the naughty bit. Geek Gamer Bits. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geek Gamer doesn't have to be in the title either. A lot of you guys, I respect the fact that you're trying to include it in the title, but it doesn't have to be in the title. And I think we're spending way too much time on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about PAX, shall we? So PAX 2014 is going to be happening in Seattle at the Washington State Convention Center. The worst parking structure imaginable, the worst layout of any convention center I've ever been to. However, it's happening this weekend, Labor Day weekend 2014.
It is a truly stupid expo center.
I don't like how it's laid out. I think it's the worst thing.
No one does. I don't understand. Why? Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
It looks like it was built by Minecraft kids.
Actually, if it was built by Minecraft kids, Cameron, I think it would have been better. This thing's just... But it's this weekend, and no doubt the big players will be there. We'll probably get some more information about Steam machines. We'll probably see the NVIDIA Shield tablet PAX panels. Do you guys have any PAX panels that you are interested in seeing? Have you had a chance to check it out yet at all? Anybody?
I haven't really checked
I
the
have
panels
not
yet.
yet. I do have the guidebook up here, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to find the panels because they list the panelists, but not the panels directly.
Oh, really? So they don't list
maybe
who's on the
under
panel?
schedule they list the panels.
Okay.
But from what I can tell, the panels are listed in the schedule, but they're not in alphabetical. They're in chronological, which is stupid. And then the panelists are listed, but not the panel. I mean, and then you can show the panels they're on, but it doesn't show the. Yeah, it's just a confusing layout. I don't understand what they're doing, but whatever.
So is there a panel that you guys think we should check out? No?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we giving away our secrets?
But I can't find any.
Well,
and then randomly one of them is yellow.
What?
On the main schedule, one of the entries is yellow. Everything else is not colored. Oh no, there's a purple one.
All right.
I don't know what they have to do with anything. It's so random.
So here is the PAX guidebook. By the way, you can see this here, and you can see the main schedule, if you will. So Friday's gonna have. I don't even know. Like, are people just creating panels these days just to create panels?
Look, I'm on.
I think so.
I'm on a panel.
Oh, these are all Fridays. These are so.
By the
ridiculous.
way, Xfinity's going to be there. I don't know if you noticed that. Xfinity's going to be there.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Are they going to tell you how you can't cut their?
Here you go.
service?
The future of PC gaming. There you go. The future of PC gaming with Lisa Graff, the Vice President and General Manager of Intel Desktop Production Group. They're going to be talking about the future of PC gaming. There you go. I don't know, just some thoughts and ideas. Chat room is throwing out there. They're still on the names topic. They're not moving away.
That is an excellent song there, Jay Huckabee. Off the Ummagumma album.
So the question is, what should we cover at PAX? Now, I had two...
Hey,
yeah.
4 p.m. on Saturday, Major Nelson Radio at PAX Prime.
I'm not... No. You know, there's still... There is still a part inside me where it's sore. Is sore.
Well, even if you had got the job then, you would be fired now.
That's not true, because the other guy still has the job.
You can't really say for sure.
What was
No, I mean, does the other are both of them still employed? The other two positions?
No. So they eliminated a position, and the other guy got it. The other position. The other guy's, by the way, it's not unknown. His name's Jeff Rubenstein, formerly of PlayStation.
Ah,
yeah. Yeah, he worked at PlayStation. He worked at Tapjoy.
Something wrong with John?
Yeah, sure. And Closty Bling, you have permission. What's wrong, John? What are you doing
Nothing.
over there?
Well, I was gonna break out my guy
Why?
because I was gonna actually turn this on. But the
Okay.
battery's just about dead in this,
Right.
and I found out the battery's dead in this.
I mean, God forbid we're in a place that has power where you could plug into or anything.
but I
like
don't
that.
have the power adapter with me for this.
Ah,
I guess I could run
Wait,
it off
what?
the laptop. So
it's a micro USB port, John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a half a dozen about 5 feet away. Do you need one?
Yeah.
where?
So
Anyway, yeah.
I have 2 ideas of what we should do for PAX coverage this year, and I
Okay.
want to know what you guys think about it. Okay, one's a small idea, one's a large idea. Okay, so here's the small idea that I want to throw out there. The small idea is I would like to try to do something to get us set apart from the rest. Obviously, the major players in the not just podcasting arena, but the gaming coverage arena will be there covering the event. So what I was thinking is we should do something to try to set us apart. And one of the things that I think we could do to try to set us apart is to do some pretty maybe innovative or thorough coverage in one specific area. So if you guys are watching the video stream here, you'll notice this is the Expo Hall map. This is level 4, the 4th floor of the convention center, and tucked away in the back there is the Indie Mega Booth. There are about 20, maybe 25 indie developers that like to situate themselves in one central area where you can just go from one indie game to the next. And there's been some very big titles that have come out of the Indie Mega Booth and have gone on to be very successful. One of them that I know of is Don't Starve. It was on PC and consoles, and it's done very, very well. So my idea, gents, is to not just go to one indie mega booth or 2, but we go to all of them. We interview every single indie company that is going to be at PAX, and we give them, say, like a maximum of 3 to 5 minutes of speaking time or whatever. We say, hey, tell us about your game. You have 3 minutes, go. Kind of a thing, have fun with it. But what do you guys think? You guys are quiet here. John's already he's going on his tablet now. He wants to charge up the tablet. But that was my small idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be fair, I gave John a preview of this idea yesterday. I just stopped by John's house. I gave him a preview. But Joe, Cameron, what do you guys think?
How do we define the difference between an indie game and a non-indie game?
Well, we go to the Indie Mega Booth,
Okay.
and we go to every booth in the Indie Mega Booth, and every company that's there.
All of the companies in the indie mega booth.
Correct. All
Okay.
of them. Every single
All of
one.
them.
Every single one of them. We each give them the same amount of time. So we don't give one 10 minutes and then another one 2 minutes.
Do we give them some amount of time and then do we ask follow-on questions, or do we just
We go with the flow. Sure, we can go with the flow. Yeah, that's fine. We can, ask questions as we, because obviously we're going to get questions that will pop up in our head as they talk to us about the game. Things will be prompted, of course. But we still give them the total amount of time. Like, so, we give them a 3-minute interview, a 5-minute interview, whatever we want to come up with. I was trying to think of something to do to set us apart, essentially. I don't know, to try to do something different.
I like that. I would also like to spend some more time in some of the tabletop area as well.
Right, what, playing games?
No, actually talking to the developers of the tabletop game.
Oh, yeah, totally.
the actual tabletop game?
Yeah, I get you. Well, that leads into my second idea then. So I have a small idea, which was every single booth in the Indie Mega Booth area.
Mm-hmm.
But
the big one.
But the big one. The big idea.
The big idea.
The big idea. And the big idea is not just to go to every indie mega booth, but to go to every single booth at PAX.
The long form.
All of them.
Yep, 4 days.
All the booths, every single one. The same game plan is in play where we give them a maximum amount of time. Whatever they want, they can talk about whatever they want to talk about, but they get a X amount of time. Now, I've seen this kind of thing done before.
Yeah.
Like at E3 where they're like, all right, they hold up this tablet. It's got a 60-second timer, and they go, all right, tell us about your game. You have 60 seconds. Go. I don't want to limit it that short, but they call I forget what they call it, like a booth tour or something along those lines.
The one thing with that though is the load you're gonna have for editing all the video.
Oh, I am quite aware. But
Yeah, Joe.
yeah,
Or
I'm
was that
quite
just the
aware
face of getting comfortable?
of the post-production.
Well-
yes.
Well, I was going to say, maybe instead of trying to get an interview with every single booth, I'm wondering if we could do, especially for the big ones, like so for smaller companies or for medium-sized smaller companies, getting an interview and doing content about their booth or give them 10 minutes or whatever it is, however we end up working that out, but also doing a overall, like get video of their booth without necessarily talking to anybody there or talking, whatever, however it works out, and then doing a who had the best booth at the end. Do you know what I mean?
Like what?
So not even caring what they were advertising. They could be Microsoft advertising something, but if they had a really cool booth design, give them credit for that. Who cares? They could be showing off Xbox One with terrible graphics and how amazing it is.
But their booth is beautiful and amazing.
But the booth itself is fantastically, brilliantly well engineered and just a really cool design.
So our coverage is going to be booth reviews.
What the booth looked like, not on the. So in other words, all about the nothing about the content. All about the substance.
Just the actual booth.
It's all about the cleavage.
Yes.
So if we're
This
going to go
just
that
the
route,
booth.
we might
All
as
we
well
care
just go
about
through
is
and
what the
interview
booth
all the
looks
booth
like.
babes.
Yeah, all about the cleavage.
I'm sorry, say that
it's
again,
PAX,
Cameron.
So there really aren't very many booth babes.
There's a few, but yeah, go ahead, Cameron. Say that again.
I was just saying if we're going to go with Joe's idea, we could just continue that on and interview all the booth babes.
Yeah.
But a lot of places do. I mean, a number of groups do that, where they interview the booth babes and talk about who had the hottest booth babe. And I don't think that's that interesting to me. I think if we get good shots, like a good walk around shot of every single booth, it's something that not everybody, people who aren't there, won't be able to see what they look like. And other places who are busy doing interview inside the booth may not necessarily show what the actual booth looks like. Do you know what I mean?
So we start a new show. We call it Booth Construction Weekly. and
there you are, capping yourself to the weekly thing again.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're right. We'll call it the Convention Booth Review Show.
How about booth builds?
Booth builds. That's
Instead
great.
Of booth babes, booth builds.
That's it.
And just that, all you do is you look at the booth and say, oh, look, and here's their secret back door, and here's their this, and here's their, whatever access you can get from the hallways. You don't have to enter the booth. Anything you can get from the hallways. And maybe even make comments about what a weird decision it was that Microsoft took a spot right next to Sony, that sort of thing.
So we're going to launch something brand new. We'll call it Booth Builds. And we're going to showcase the segment at PAX. Man, we got a great booth build, man. Alienware has an incredible booth. We'll check it out right now. And right,
yeah.
And,
dude, I mean,
the way they use the composites here, it's great.
Like, go to 2K Games and say, yeah, they have this game coming out. Who cares about it though? Look at the booth. Yeah.
I honestly, while I think that idea is interesting, I just don't think many people would want to see that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Because it's like, I mean, we'll go to Bethesda and we'll be like, hey, can we talk about your new game? And they're going to be like, oh, who are you? Oh, wait, you're not Gawker Media? I'm sorry, we don't care.
No,
and,
we have the power. We have the power of the yellow badge. Okay, we have the yellow badge.
Right,
they will talk to us.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, but I don't know. I just think it'd be whatever.
I think it'd be good. But the only unfortunate thing is there's a lot of, like, we've seen some good stuff at PAX, and their booth is awful.
Cameron, move
That's
your head.
true.
They want to know if
asleep.
you're asleep, Cameron. Are you asleep?
Nope, I'm not asleep.
Okay.
Asleep with his eyes open? Yeah.
No, well, I just froze the image. Actually, Cameron's not there anymore. He's already gone
That
off.
was pre-recorded.
We got to wait for Cameron to catch up to the... All right, so my second idea is not good, huh? You guys don't like my second idea?
What was the second one?
That was doing all the interviews.
All right, hitting every single booth and trying to do 5 or 10 minutes with each
No,
one.
not 10 minutes. No. I mean, what I was thinking is you'd be the best 3 to 5 minutes. Now, the first one I think we can do. I think the first one, if we do every single indie mega, I think that would be a cool, like, achievement. I mean...
Do we get an unlock for that?
Yeah, you do get an unlock, John. Yes. How much for a yellow badge? It was free. Absolutely, it didn't cost me a penny.
Nope.
It was free.
Sort of.
Well, it only cost me 8 years.
Something, 8 years, yeah.
something 8 years of stuff. All right. So the first idea, you guys want to greenlight that first idea? We're going for the indie showcase. We're going to do, and actually, there's probably going to be some indie booth people that are not in that mega booth.
There's a few, yeah. Looking through it, there's a few that are smaller companies that are on the edges.
Yeah. But. So I think we need to really, really go after the small stuff. I think that's our key. And go from there. I think that works out well. So I think we're all in agreement. Yes? GS?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Sure.
I think some of the better game innovation comes from there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow,
Like
interesting.
the guy
Crow
with
Team is in the indie
beat
mega
and the
booth.
C and whatever it was.
All right, so we got that. So we'll go for the small goal, and we'll go from there. That'll be fun. All right. So this leads me to my next predicament. My next predicament is PAX Passes. So you guys are all taken care of. John, Joe, Cameron. You guys that you see here on the show, they're all taken care of, including myself. We have our media credentials. We're ready to rock. But one thing I did, because this year PAX changed their qualifications for media. They made it a little bit more stringent, obviously. They also put a cap on the number of media credentials, that sort of thing. And so I purchased out of my own pocket 2 sets of individual day passes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And now I want to figure out what I should do with these tickets. I have 2 options, really. 2 options. Sell them or give them away. Now, I've given away passes before, and I've also sold passes before. Now, when I gave away passes before, I did it under the guise of trying to get more exposure for Geek Gamer TV, to get more people to see our site, follow us on Twitter, Facebook. I'm part of me is becoming less and less, I don't know, optimistic that makes a difference of getting the name out there. But what do you guys think I should do? If I sell them, I'm just obviously going to, it's going to go to pay for parking and pay for, food and, just things like that. But one person wants me, I'm looking at the chat. One person is saying, all right, raffle them. Another person is saying, sell them. Okay.
Sell them, yeah.
All right. John?
Give them to the peeps who live closest to PAX.
Right, fair enough. Yes. John, what do you think I should do?
Sell them.
Sell them. Should I sell them at face price, or should
1,000 times face value.
Oh, but then they're going to say Geek Gamer, those are the guys who like to scalp tickets.
No. That
well, I'm
would, that
all
would be
about
if it was
scalp.
like 5 times face value. I'm talking about 1,000 times face value.
Okay. So John, you're saying sell them.
Yeah.
Why? Why shouldn't I give them
Oh, and
away?
then-
It'd be a
and
great
then
promotion.
At 1,000 times face value, give half of the money to charity, and then you could say you're not scalping them, you're supporting a good cause. Even though the other half, we're just going to pocket.
I mean, right? I don't know. I don't even know what tickets are going for right now. I'd have to look at like
With
StubHub.
logic like that, I should be running charities.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, that's pretty much how they work it out, isn't it?
Cameron, what should I do?
Find an inventive way to send them to the people.
Any
what I
ideas?
think.
Any ideas?
Not right off the top of my head, no.
Because you only have 1 week to do it.
Well, literally less than
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
less
mean,
than
Less than a
yeah.
week.
I
to
mean,
do
right
it.
now online here, I'm looking at StubHub, and this is just one idea to look at tickets. But you got 4-day passes being sold for $400. Individual day passes being sold for about $100 each a day, maybe the exception of Monday. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely, probably sell them for a good, I could get my money back. Obviously, I don't think that's a problem. But I just, there's so many people out there, and friends included. I mean, there are friends included that I know, want tickets to go. I mean, we got friends from our own community. I think Gradrock's one guy in there who would like tickets to go. I think he's in the local area, if I remember right. I know Eric's in there. He's also in the local area as well. So I don't know.
Well, Maine's local. It's in the U.S.
In the U.S.
If you start driving now, you could get here by then.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. A set of tickets was supposed to go to Jay Huckabee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Huckabee.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't like to travel.
If he starts driving now. Or
No.
maybe I should drive out and pick him up and bring him back.
Yeah, actually,
I got
could.
plenty of
You got
time.
plenty of
There
time.
you go.
See, the thing is, yeah, I know. I mean, I'll sell him to Grad Rock for $2,000. I think that's fair. I think that's because he gets to hang out with us for the whole weekend, right? So he'd get.
Yeah. I mean, if yeah, I don't know. That's hard.
And he can be this event's Aziz.
Aziz Light.
Yeah.
So not only he gets to pay for passes.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
No. He gets to pay for passes and he gets to assist the crew. That's like a win-win.
Yeah.
Totally win-win. So is the consensus is that I sell the passes? Is that the consensus, I guess? I don't even bother giving them away?
I mean, for the like what you said, put the money back towards parking and
Yeah.
the other stuff.
Yeah, the wife said absolutely yes to 2,000. Well, great. Grad Rock says he's going to buy the tickets. So that's done. Done. No, I wouldn't want I would want at least minimum get my money back. And I'd want them to go to a good cause. And the other thing too is I don't even know if like Grad Rock or anybody. See, here's my danger about giving them away. And this is one of the things I've thought about. If I do the giveaway thing, what if they just take the tickets and then resell them?
Mm-hmm.
What if they already have tickets? That's the one thing I'm just worried about. So I guess I have to sell them. Now the question is, how much above of cost do I sell them for? Do I sell them at cost? Do I put them all together in a package, or do I sell them individually? See, these are questions that I have in my head that I don't know what to do with. Cameron, you got 2 sets of 4-day passes. You have to get rid of them. How do you do it? What do you do?
Bundle them probably be the easiest.
Bundle them?
Bundle them.
Okay.
And then, $5 over cost, it's still way undercut everybody else.
Jack Kraft is saying do a giveaway to your patrons. The problem is most of the patrons don't live in the local area. So doing something like that would be kind of pointless for them.
And the ones I do know that live in the area are already going. So
Yeah.
Give them to your closest friends. Well, I tell you what, I mean, I am considering I am considering somebody to sell them to.
Oh.
I just, I at least want to get the money back from what I purchased them for. And Jay Huckabee doesn't want to come, so we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, that's that. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Obviously, we have the PAX 10 indie games. I don't think they'll all be in the indie showcase, but I think we should cover them as well, the PAX 10. I think that'd be a good thing for us. And then past that point, I really don't know what else we should do at PAX. Wow, you guys are quiet. Why is it? Let me ask you guys this, completely unrelated to PAX. Mm-hmm. When we're not recording anything, us four, we're having conversations, we're talking about games, we're talking about things that are happening. As soon as we go on the air, people
Silence.
Get quiet.
Crickets.
Why?
Because it's being recorded.
All right, fine. I stopped.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think
I stopped recording. We're not recording anymore. We're done.
In this case, I don't know that any of us have a good answer for you and what to do with them. I think we probably all have our ideas, but they're not necessarily good ideas, or they're not
okay.
I mean, they're not. You're saying what do you want me to do with some tickets that are potentially valuable?
Light them on fire on the show.
Oh yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, do that. You could.
Well, make photocopies and light those on fire. That would go viral if you did that. If you made good quality color copies of them and lit them on fire and said, "I was going to go to PAX, but I don't like Minecraft's ELA, so I'm going to do this to my tickets and burn them."
One has nothing to do with it.
No correlation at all. All you're doing is hitting the keywords. It would go. I mean, yeah, you should totally do that if you want some attention. Yeah.
No, actually, I should take my last year's pass.
Your last year's press pass and burn that?
Yeah. And no, you know what I also have here? I have I have my last 2-year passes. Yeah, I have my media from 2012, 2013, and then obviously we don't have the ones from this year yet. But
we could start like the bucket challenge. We could do a continuation thing. You can do those, then I'll do mine and my PAX East pass, and I can probably dig up. I think I might be able to dig up a GeForce Land pass. I mean, yeah, we could just sort of,
Minecon.
Everybody's saying that we should be
Minecon
giving
passes,
the passes to Castlemaker and Gradrock. Can Gradrock go to all 4 days? I don't even know if he can.
Yeah, if he's, I mean, so the hard part is Gradrock's on the East Coast, right? If he can get here,
Is
I don't
he?
see.
Is he on the East Coast? I thought
he was on the East Coast.
He said Maine.
Yeah, I thought he was in Maine.
Yeah.
He said something earlier about having to put putting the tickets on his he says yes, he's on the East Coast.
The tickets would be the tickets would be the cheapest of the journey.
Yeah,
I think.
The flying over here would be the expensive part, especially on 4 days' notice.
John has plenty of time though. John could drive out.
Well, if I left tonight, I could go there, pick him up, and make it back. I did. We
barely.
Barely. Well,
I think the only way we could give them to Castlemaker though is if Jay Huckabee came up and personally handed them to him.
I think I'm going to sell them as sets. I think that's the easiest way of getting around this. I think. I don't know. I don't know. That and what to call this show. I think this episode today hasn't solved anything.
No, it probably hasn't.
No. All I know is I just hit record and now we're doing a show. We've been talking about 45 minutes of absolutely nothing, probably. But
that's common though. That's pretty typical, isn't it?
How long would it take a train out from Maine?
Probably 40-something hours.
Yeah, it'd be 2-day, 3-day train ride probably.
Yeah,
probably 3 days. I would guess.
Yeah, because I've made it from here in Washington to New York in 2.5 days. 2 people driving nonstop. So I'm like, well, a train's got to be able to hit that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna sell them, and to use the money to take care of Cameron's shoulder. Actually,
we got unseen medical bills coming up.
Actually, the good news is we got this really good monopod. I don't think Cameron has had the chance yet to use it.
Oh,
yeah. He didn't go to CES.
That's right.
So
I did not.
Yeah, so no longer Cameron gets to use a bulky shoulder. I have a really nice monopod. It's got feet on it.
The shoulder thing, it seemed like it should have been a good deal.
Yeah, no, I agree. Now I have this freaking shoulder brace that I don't know what to do with. Do you want to buy a shoulder brace, John?
No. It looks like you could probably hang your weed whacker off it.
Gradrock's already looking at airfare $442 for JetBlue.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Gradrock. I can't say this on the air. Should I say this on the air?
What?
Depends on what you're going to say on the air. Is it something you shouldn't say on the air?
No. I mean, if I sell the tickets and Gradrock buys them, and then he decides to book airfare, I think as a friend of the show, and since he is supportive of the community, I would actually pick him up from the airport and let him stay at my home. Now, but the thing is, I've done that before. I've let somebody stay at my home before. Not Joe and Cameron included, but and John.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 months later, they completely stopped liking me, I guess is the way of calling it.
I guess that's true.
I don't want to mention.
Gradrock's been on the show for a while,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's,
true.
involved in the server and stuff like that. And
it's because I smell. That's a long time smelling. And Cameron's getting darker over there. He's fading into oblivion.
I turned off the auto adjust on that.
No worries. It's just it's the sun. It's lower on the window now.
That's getting a little darker around here too.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, right? I opened up the home, and we welcomed in him. It's a him, I'll say him as part of our team, and then all of a sudden he just, I don't know. I guess people change. If I knew if I did something wrong, I would share it, but I don't know.
He got mad because we were all looking at his girlfriend online.
But they did facilitate a good interview.
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
I was joking about what's her face.
Oh, but she will be there, by the way.
Yeah,
Rachel
nice.
will be at PAX Prime. That's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Rachel will be there.
It's not that surprising, is it?
Yeah. So I guess that'll be it. We'll end the topic here. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna cover the event all 4 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Next Sunday, we won't be doing too much coverage at the event because I think we'll spend Sunday kind of doing some stuff here. We're going to do we have the Survivor Game special for Minecraft Me. We'll probably do some Geek Gamer stuff, wrap up live here in the studio, and then we'll just spend the day kind of rejuvenating, and then we can go back to the convention that evening, or obviously we have Monday as well. So anyway, by the way, Castlemaker, Gradrock, you guys don't need to fight. There's 2 sets of tickets.
Yeah.
Just need the money.
Yeah. Well, Castlemaker's tough because he's 13.
Oh, that's, that's, yeah.
I mean, that's hard.
That's very hard.
I mean, it's nothing against you, Castlemaker, honestly, but...
Should we throw a geek item into the show before we get out of here?
What do you want to throw into it?
I don't know. I was thinking about talking about my new 1+1. We could talk about that. It's a phone. No, I don't have any invites yet.
It's a phone, but I mean that's not that exclusive. I mean, here's an Oculus Dev Kit 2 we could
nice.
talk
Are you gonna bring that up, Joe?
He
about.
said
Not to PAX.
Oh.
Why would I bring it up to PAX? I'm not going to have a computer to use it on.
You could use it on one of my computers.
I'm not going to bring it up to PAX.
Oh.
Barely going to be at your place.
Will PAX be streamed?
And besides
or,
that, they will have them at PAX. We can try out. I'll have it at Vectorland though.
Boz91 wants to know if PAX will be streamed. No, it won't. We tried that a couple of years ago.
No live streaming this time.
Oh,
yeah, and unfortunately, the data connection is just awful. So no, we'll be recording and then posting after. Yeah. Look at John pimping the chat room.
Yeah.
Anybody want a Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys?
That was kind of geeky, but
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Anything you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Probably
No.
not. Apparently not.
Fine. Jeez, you guys are hard.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's how it goes.
just want to let you guys know if you guys want to see our PAX coverage, it will be listed on the website. If you go, eventually it'll be under. Go to Geek Gamer TV page, go where it says events, and then just drop down. It'll say PAX Prime 2014. There's just no PAX Prime 2014 there yet. But there will be.
Oh, I think Castlemaker's asking if we're going to do a meetup near PAX.
Sure, but
that was kind of hard. I mean,
we tried it last time and like one person showed up.
Well, we tried it at
Minecon.
Minecon,
and yeah, we got like 4 people.
and 3 of them were
maybe,
people that just happened to be there.
Yeah, three of them just so happened to be people. Yeah.
Follow somebody's Twitter, whether it's Chase's, the show's, or mine. Doesn't really much matter. One of us will tweet. One of the nights we'll go hit a bar or a restaurant or something like that, and we'll tweet when we're there, and you can come see us. How about that?
Well, we got to stop at Dick's while we're up there. So.
Oh, good call.
We will. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a meetup at Dick's or something.
At Google Plus, we'll do a Google Plus hangout while we're hanging out somewhere.
We will do a Google Hangout next week. We'll do a Google Hangout next week. Here, we'll all be here.
Yeah.
And we'll do a Google Hangout.
That's just a personal hangout.
No, that's just
it'll be
online.
It'll be the Minecraft Patreon one, right?
Yeah, and whoever else wants to jump.
And other
into
people
that.
will be able to go too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we don't know yet
Sure,
if we're going to
why
go to Minecraft London, but I want to remind you guys, whatever this show will be called, whatever it will be called, you can find this show. Right now it's called Geek Gamer Weekly on our website, geekgamer.tv. There you can get all the subscription feeds, iTunes, RSS, and more. We also have a great community forum as well. And late breaking news! I've just been emailed. By the way, I've been. Let me check this on my my 1+1 here. Yes, shameless plug. I know. Jay Huckabee has emailed the show, and he says, "Hey, I got it. The new name of the show, Geek Gamer Now, and I'm done." That's what he said, and I'm done.
He emailed that like a while ago,
like a half hour ago.
Yeah.
Geek Gamer Now. But that was then. This is now.
But when is now?
Soon.
Okay.
Anyway,
just leave it.
When was then?
It's gone plaid.
Yeah.
We've gone plaid.
So you guys
missed it.
Follow the Twitter at Geek Gamer TV. Also, please follow me on Twitter.
Sorry.
Hey, wait, that's John Oliver.
It is. It's a great show too.
Remember, Geek Gamer doesn't have to be in the title. That's all I'm saying, people.
Okay. Last week tonight. Last Geek Week tonight.
Last game tonight.
Then we're still on a week.
Yeah, I might spin that something off Jack Craft. Maybe a monthly. Call it the Geek Gamer Roundup, or the Geek Gamer. See, there's already something called the Podcasters Roundtable. Good guy, Ray Ortega. You know, we met him at CES. He was shooting craps. And
okay,
yeah, and he does something called the Podcasters Roundtable. So if I do like we can call it the Geek Gamer Review. How about the Geek Gamer Review for the monthly hangout, and then for the show that doesn't have a schedule, we'll just call it. I don't want to do Geek Gamer Now. It just feels wrong. Because it's not really now. Because it's then. It's a podcast.
This week in tech? Wait.
No. No, lawsuit's going to be jumping
This
into
week
place.
in Geek.
I don't know. I just don't know what to call the show.
This week
Geek
in
Gamer
Geek.
on demand.
Feels like I'm now I'm part of Comcast.
Hey, Xfinity.
Still Comcast.
Xfinity brought to you by Comcast.
Xfinity brought to you by Comcast.
Brought to you.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Yeah, brought to you by Carl Jr.
Geek Gamer cares. And does it have the twinkle music at the end? Man.
Oh.
Well, I'll say this, you guys. Right now, it's called Geek Gamer Weekly. This is episode number 200. And what's the number? 263.
Three.
Jeez. Wow, too many.
Never too many.
One person says Geek Week Prime. We'll come up with something. If you have suggestions, please email them in weekly@geekgamer.tv. In the meantime, we'll come up with something. We'll just leave it as it is right now. We'll just call it Geek Gamer Weekly, and it won't be weekly. But obviously the format of the show is different. I really want it to be more casual, more chill, more relaxed, and hopefully I can get these guys to talk more. I'm working on it. John Kessler,
How about
yeah.
Chase? If you just wanted to be like hanging out, sort of relaxing, hanging back,
yeah.
and you don't care about it having Geek or Gamer in it,
Right.
what about something like 10 Forward?
There's one problem with that, Joe.
What?
Someone looking up 10 Forward would probably be expecting a show about Star Trek.
So?
Well, we wouldn't be doing a show about Star Trek.
Not always. Sometimes it's a geek. Star Trek is a geeky thing. Those stories will slip in.
On top,
I mean, not specifically 10 Forward, but something like that where it's not. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I like where you're going. Send me a copy to read and record, Chase, and consider it a trial. What are you talking about?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Anyway, yeah, we'll come up with something. But in the meantime, we're just going to call this... Huh? Anyway, I don't know. I'm confused. I shouldn't look
This
at the
show
chat.
now.
This show now, then. That was. Anyway, we got a great group of guys here. I'm very happy to call them all great friends.
The show that happened?
Then. The show that was now. But we're looking forward to PAX, looking forward to hanging out and having a great time over a 4-day extended weekend. Should be a great time. And if you are in the Seattle metro area and if you're going to be around the Washington State Convention Center in downtown Seattle, make sure you let us know. And if you're going to be at PAX, definitely let us know. We'd love to say hi to you as well. I do want to say a big thanks to all these guys here. John Kessler, great friend. I've known this guy for a long time. And hopefully he gets a new job soon. And I do not recommend taking your car to... I won't mention. Yes.
No, can't say that.
What? No, I could say whatever I want.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm not either. Joe Falby, the co-host of Minecraft Me, with a beard and a 3D printer, and I'll see him in about a week.
Yep.
Cameron
Just a few
Atchley,
days,
the
like 5
Cameron
days.
Man, he'll be up here as well for that weekend, also using a rig headset, which is nice to see.
With the Oregon Arrow upgrades.
Yeah.
I want those. They don't have them on their website.
I don't know why not.
I don't get it. But those are nice. They look good, the white earphones. Looking good. And a nice little heart there over your left shoulder, Cameron. Looks nice.
Yeah, that's Mariah's.
Aw.
Sure it is.
It's a little clogged.
Well, you guys, thanks for so much for hanging out and having a good time with us. If you haven't done so yet, please download the feed and all that fun jazz. But that's it. We're out of here. Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. We'll see you for the next edition of whatever the show will be called. But for now, Geek Gamer Weekly. For Joseph Falby, John Kessler, Cameron Atchley, I'm Chase Nunes. Thank you for downloading and checking out the show. And by the way, if you've downloaded this show and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, they just popped a new episode in there. You're welcome. Till we all talk again, we're all silent. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
All right. Jerry Lewis.
Robin Williams. Good night, everybody.
Yep.